Hey, what's up, guys? This is your boy Frosty here with another storytime video, and today's story is definitely a crazy one, so drop a like on the video. Anyways, I hope you guys are doing well, and let's jump right into the story time. So this story all starts pretty normal. As a 6th or 7th grader, for the life of me, I cannot remember what grade I was in. It was either the last part, the ending of 6th grade, or like the beginning of 7th grade. I cannot remember, but whatever. At the time of this story, I had a girlfriend, and let's call her Maya for the story. And yeah, but anyways, I woke up on this day, and I got ready for school, and I waited for the bus outside, and then your boy got to school and met up with his breakfast group. I don't know if you guys had that at your school, but we did. We had breakfast groups, and I absolutely devoured the food, probably just Uncrustables, but them bitches slap, even to this day. Drop a like on the video if you like Uncrustables, or a comment. But I'm going to my classes, and I think like I had history and then computer class and then art, which I really like the art class, and the teacher was really cool and dope and really chill overall. But this is the class I was chilling in with my girlfriend, Maya, at the time, and we sat together with her friends, and we were just talking and joking and doing our work, which we were working on this massive painting for like a Winterfest thingy, and the art people were in charge of it, so we were working on it. We're working on like bushes and stuff, which is like super easy to do with paint. But anyways, we're at the table and we're just doing our work, and one of Maya's friends, let's call her Angel for the story. And while Angel was an interesting character herself, she was always talking about stuff you shouldn't be doing at this grade: drugs, sex, and all kinds of other whack ass shit. And yeah, just like terrible things she was doing at this age. But she's like digging in her pockets this day for some reason, and then she takes something out of it and she's like hiding it in her hand, and then shows it to us, and she's like, do you guys want to do these pills with me? And immediately I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And this pill, like, she had multiple in her hand, like a kind of like a handful. It looked like a shit ton. They kind of looked like candy a little bit, but I could see the pill name thingy like engraved on the pill, so I knew it was a pill. And she was like, so do you guys want to do it with me? And I was like, hell no, fuck that shit. I'm not doing pills at school. Like, I'm not fucking crazy. And I was like, you guys should not fucking do that. I spoke up for the group, and I was like, you guys should not do that, because you can die, get hooked on pills. Just not good. And at this point, everyone had already got handed a pill, like one pill each. And there was four people at the table, including me, and I even got a pill slid to me across the table. And I was still like protesting to not take it, and they're all like down to take this pill, her and my girlfriend, and the other dude I sat next to was like kind of weirded out like me. And I'm like, I'm not gonna take this fucking pill, like, and I can overdose on this shit. And Angel is like, nah, I've done them before, you'll just feel really good. And I'm like, nah, fuck that, do them in a different class, do them on your time, but I'm not gonna fucking do it. I already tried stopping you, but I also tried convincing my girlfriend, Maya, to not take one, and my other friend to not to take them, and my girlfriend was like, okay, I won't take them, baby. And then my other friend was like, for sure, I won't take it, bro. And soon before you knew it, class was over after me protesting these guys not to fucking take these pills. Me and my girlfriend had to separate because we had different classes at the time, and me and my other friend, let's call him Josh for the story. Well, me and Josh were pretty close, and we had the next class together, and we're walking back to the class. And we're both just like, what the fuck happened? Like, what the fuck? We just got offered pills in school, in middle school. We're really young. How old are you in middle school? 12, 13, something like 14? You're super young in middle school and should not be doing drugs at that age, or nicotine. But we make it to the hall of our classes, and both went into the bathroom and threw these fucking pills away before. But before I did, I took a picture of mine, and then later I found out, because my mom has like a pill book with a bunch of pills on it, because she worked in like a old people housing. I don't know what it's called, but she had those to make sure they were taking the right pills and stuff. So I read in there, and it was the equivalent of Molly. So yeah, I got fucking offered Molly in middle school, which is fucking crazy. But anyways, we were in our next class just chilling, and we were talking to each other, just hoping the girls didn't take the fucking pills. And then the next class period comes along, and we had to separate because we didn't have this class with each other. And I'm sitting there in my English class, kind of worried and just letting my head ramble on and on. I'm not really doing my work, I'm not really paying attention. And my teacher's like, yo, fucking do your work. And then out of nowhere, the announcements come on and they're like lockdown, but it was the lockdown where you can't just like don't exit your classroom. And they're like, we don't have to hide because we're not dealing with a shooting or anything. We're dealing with a student. And there wasn't anything like happening like super bad, just dealing with students. I thought like maybe the sped class or something, or like someone got hit or a fight happened. And now I start worrying even a little bit more because I was like, maybe they got in trouble or something. And then when my friends come up to me, and this was also my girlfriend's like really close friend, and she's like, hey, your girlfriend took some pills and isn't feeling too good. And I'm like, fuck, bro. And she shows me this text from Maya, and I'm like, fuck, bro, she took the fucking pills. Now she's not feeling good. And I text Maya, and I'm like, yo, I know you don't feel good, but what's going on? And obviously I didn't get a fucking response. And time is going on, and the teacher is like, hey, guys, like, towards the end of the classes, she's like, hey, guys, we had 2 students overdose today here at school. And she doesn't say the names, but I'm like, yep, they fucking took the pills. 2 of the girls, Maya and her friend. And the teacher is like, if you're offered a pill, tell a trusted adult or a teacher and throw it away, which you guys should fucking follow this advice. I should have told someone, but I didn't. I threw the pill away, but whatever. But she was like, we'll handle it instead of someone possibly getting hurt or dying like today. And she's like, they're both okay and they're at the hospital now. And I'm like fucking freaking out. I was like, okay, good. They're at the hospital, but they fucking overdosed, bruh. And I couldn't do anything about it except stay in class because I'm a fucking 6th or 7th grader. But eventually the lockdown was lifted after like an hour and a half, and I was forced to go to my other classes. And school eventually ends, and I get home and I tell my dad and my brothers and my mom, and they're all like, that's fucking retarded. Kids are stupid. Just all have the same reaction. They're like, fucking stupid ass shit. And I agree with them to this day. But anyways, days start going by, and I don't see either my girlfriend or her friend going to school. Neither of them are there. Neither did I have a responding text that I sent my girlfriend at the time. And all I could do is worry. And then eventually I did get a text message a couple days later, and she was explaining what happened. I got a big old paragraph, and I read everything. And it was her, and she was saying she was okay, and I was like, okay, good. I asked about her friend, and she's like, she just got out of the hospital like a day ago. She stayed in longer than me. She took the rest of the pills she had, and when I say the rest of the pills, she had a handful of pills. So, yeah, she definitely overdosed, and, yeah. But then, like, a month later, me and this girl eventually broke up, and then later things at school went back to normal, except for Maya's friend. She never came back to school. I don't know what was happening there. But fast forward like a year later, this girl, Maya's friend, showed up to fucking school in the next grade and was just like a completely different fucking person. Like, I haven't met this person before. She was just completely different. And in the end, everyone was okay for the most part. I don't know if the girl did suffer anything wrong with her, or like damaged her brain or anything. But probably, considering she was out for a year, but I think she's doing good now. I hope both of them are doing good well. But anyways, they did get in pretty big trouble at school. They had in-school suspension and stuff when they both came back. Even though one was a year later, she was still in trouble. But anyways, guys, that pretty much wraps up to the story time. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you did, definitely drop a like on the video because this was a fucking crazy-ass one. And the moral to this story is don't leave drugs around your kids or easily accessible, because if they weren't easy accessible at the story time, then something they probably couldn't have happened, you know? Just be safe around your kids, and if you're a kid, don't do fucking drugs. Nothing good comes out of it. And I hope you guys listen to this moral of the story. And no, you don't look cool doing drugs. But anyways, later guys, stay frosty.